Okay, we're live. Ang gagwapo, ang gaganda.
This is our second papa. Joke lang.
Yes, so pwede.
Hello.
So with the Domagoso Children.
Greetings from Cebu.
Papakilala mo na isa. Kayo na, Patrick,
Hello,
Joaquin,
I'm
and
Patrick.
Francis.
I'm Patrick Domagoso.
Joaquin Domagoso po.
And Francis Domagoso.
And we are the Domagosos.
Ano, kumakanta ba kayo?
No,
So-
alam niyo po, before, we had the thing,
Yeah.
Wee Wee Boy.
Laway girl.
And then, We Unite.
Unite! Yun.
Ano yun? Ilang taong kayo nun?
I was probably 10. I used to pee my bed a lot. He used to poo in his pants a lot.
Anywhere.
And
Wow.
I used to
saliva
Kaya
everywhere.
naman
with
si
my
Joaquin.
saliva.
Ganun ba yun?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Ikaw ata pupuboy.
No, siya Pupo Boy, I'm Wee Wee Boy.
Honestly, this is disgusting.
I'm Wee Wee Boy. Yeah.
Then
Proud.
I became Baby Boy.
Yeah.
Then I took up the man.
Ano to? Rated R.
Rated R to. Okay. Now.
So, how old were you? So, if you were 10, ilang age difference?
I'm 10. Francis would have been 7 or
I was
8.
8. Tapos ikaw 7.
Okay. Ano feeling nyo na si Joaquin ang pinaka-famous? Pinakakaguluhan to si Joaquin.
Oh, yeah, it's
Ah,
crazy to see.
ano?
We
It's
know
crazy
na
to
it's
see.
meant to be. Kasi
Are you
yun ang gusto
happy
niya.
for him?
Of course,
Yeah.
of course.
Paano nangyari, Joaquin? At what age mo nagustuhan?
17 po ako nag-start, pero bata pa ako gusto ko ng artista.
17.
17.
Now you are
20.
20.
20 years old.
Yeah.
I remember pumunta po kami in Ilocos and Joaquin went inside the 7-Eleven store.
So we parked in front of the 7-Eleven.
We parked. Joaquin
Artista
went
na.
in.
Hindi
Wala
pa-
pa po,
wala
wala
pa
pa
siya.
po.
Wala pa to.
When he came in, all the people in 7-Eleven like, sino yan? Sino yan? And then my papa was like, oh, this is like a test kung may potential in being an artista.
Ganun mong potential?
Yeah.
Eh, paano tayo, Patrick? Walang pumapansin sa atin. Sa 7-Eleven.
We're meant for other things.
We're
Doc.
meant for other things. Oh, kailangan may close up. Pakita mo na natin, oh. Ito ba yung pinagkakaguluhan? Yan.
Ito ba?
Ito, artista eh.
Hindi.
Ha? Ano nangyari?
Okay, yeah.
So, ikaw naman, Francis, ba't di ka nag-artista?
That's not for me eh. I want to focus more on being backstage and making people artistas. I want people to come out knowing na pinaganda ko yan or I had something to do with making them look great. That's what I want to do. Because
What's your work?
I actually am an aspiring makeup artist. So I like to work backstage.
Makeup artist?
Yes.
Okay.
And yeah,
She's
that's what makes
super
me
good.
happy. Yeah. And I plan to make it my career actually after college. I told my dad and mom about it. They're really supportive naman. They're happy for me na they can see na may gusto na ako in life na I'm sure of what I want to do at least for now. So yun.
Oh, Patrick. Yung life story mo, para mga
Life
laban
story
nila.
niya.
Kwento mo lang konti.
Well, what's there to tell?
It all started when I was born.
What was there to tell? Wala. I mean, I grew up in a very close family. Grew up in Balot-Tondo. I used to actually play with the street children. We'd play basketball and they would gamble on spiders. Stuff like that.
Oh, tapos?
And I remember I joined in and I lost money. I lost 10 pesos. And then I
Ilang
came...
taong ka nun? How
I was
old?
probably 7, mga ganon.
You lost money
I lost
sa
10 pesos.
mga gagamba.
Yes, the
Oh,
gambling. And then I came to my house crying. And then my maid saw me and she was like, oh, ano nangyari? Oh, I just lost. And what she did was that lumabas siya, she talked to the kids and
Inaway.
demanded to give it back to me.
Kahit yung gagamba mo namatay ka.
Yeah, kahit talo. It wasn't fair. But
Uso pa nun yung may dadaan na box. Tapos malaki siyang kariton. Tapos sa loob
Chickens?
nun, may mga
Birds.
chicks!
Bird chicks,
Tapos
yeah.
sabihin ko kay Minda, I wanna buy chicks! Yung maliliit na birds, yung color pink, may
Yeah, may
blue.
yellow.
Kasi kinukulayan nila yung fur.
Yeah.
Ay, yung fur. Yung,
I'll take the blue, please.
what?
The bluebird.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
always know.
Since malayo naman tayo sa mom mo, wag natin tingnan, and yung dad mo, kanino kayo mas close?
Oh,
Oh, you first.
I am a daddy's girl.
Daddy's girl.
Mama's boy.
Mama's boy.
Mama's boy.
Mama's boy. Mama's boy.
Mama's boy.
Definitely.
Big mama's boy.
Anong big?
Big daddy's girl. Papa? Ano, Papa? Ano the new makeup?
No!
Papa, do you want a massage?
Yes.
Wanna massage?
Kasi
Magaling
guys-
magbola.
Mamaya, Papa, can you buy me this makeup?
Kasi guys, hindi ako makakabili ng gusto ko without a little hard work. And if that requires me to massage his smelly feet, I will do it. I will do it. Many times in a day.
Pag
Gotta do what you
kinukwento
gotta do.
ng dad mo na galing siyang basurero, kumakain siya ng pagpag, how do you feel about it? Nakaka-relate kayo? Nakakahiya ba? Or what? With
No,
your
of course
friends?
not.
Pag, sa race, how Papa raised us.
Yeah, yes.
He always told us these stories. Yung mga lessons about sa life.
Guys, 2 hours yung sermon na yan.
About,
How-
diba,
of course.
ulit ng ulit lang yung
Oo,
kwento.
pero
Oo.
na-understand namin, ayaw niya lang iparamdam sa amin yung naramdaman niya sa buhay niya.
That's true.
And that's his whole work. Ayaw niya paramdam sa tao din. Yung mga, kasi galing siya sa babae, galing siya sa pinakawala. So understand niya yung hirap at yung sakit na wala kang makain, kakain ka ng tira-tira.
We were fortunate enough not to have experienced that. And both my mom and my papa, growing up, have always told us that we just want to give you the things that, we never had as kids. So we were very fortunate enough to have such caring, giving parents.
Like, kahit nasa Tondo po kami,
Shout out, Mom.
nakatira kami sa Tondo.
Shout out Isko.
Nakabantay si
Hindi nila
mami.
pinaparamdam na mahirap kami. Kahit nung panahon na yun, mahirap talaga kami.
Pero nag-start kayo as mahirap, di ba?
Mahirap
Not
na.
necessarily
Hindi,
mahirap.
akala nila,
Not necessarily.
pero
Medyo
Humble
okay.
beginnings, though.
Humble
Humble
beginnings.
Yes.
beginnings is the word.
Humble
Like,
beginnings.
Kasi by
we
that
would
time,
rent out.
artista na siya.
I was born and we were living in a townhouse thing na we had to rent, I think, 17K a month? So, around that price. I'm not sure, basta we had to pay rent to live in the one floor house. Actually, one floor siya, pero sa kabilang part nun, may extra floor. Tapos doon kaming kids, tapos may extra room lang sa pinaka-top na yun. Tapos doon sila ni mommy and papa sa maliit na room sa top floor.
Tsaka meron pa yung ampyoko.
Ano yung
Sa
Ampyok?
Ampyok.
Oh!
Ano yung sa balot, Tondo.
Yeah.
Tapos meron palasan. Tapos
Yeah.
meron pang ampyoko sa kabila. Doon, may mga rats pa yung bathroom. I would remember the rats. Laki talaga nila.
A lot of centipedes, a lot of cockroaches.
We would
Pero
wake up.
at nung time na yun, parang normal lang siya kasi we see it every day. But you come to realize na
That's not
ito yung kahirapan ng tao. Ito yung mga
what they
normal
see.
sa buhay nila kahit hindi siya dapat.
Honestly though, our neighbors were those types of people. Like
Normal na.
normal and
They're happy.
they're
Sa mga
I guess they're
nakikinig,
happy.
syempre, they're thinking, swerte kayo, dad mo, si Isko, mom mo, si Daini, parang, naging maayos na yung family. So, anong advantage and disadvantage being having the kind of mom and dad sa experience nila? Diba? Yung hirap, ngayon, nasa politics. Syempre, yung mga iba, hindi nila na-experience sa experience ninyo eh. So, anong advantage and disadvantage?
Who's gonna start?
Okay, well,
As honest as you can.
yes. Well, I feel like because we didn't have to go through the hardships that my papa went through, maybe we didn't necessarily have the same mentality as him. Because for him, he'd always have to fend for himself and provide for himself, and he didn't have much to begin with. And kami naman, we were fortunate enough to be blessed with things like a nice house, some food, some clothes, and I can't say that we can relate to what my dad experienced, but his stories always inspire us to be better. It's a constant reminder that if he can do it, why can't we? And he did it from nothing. So the advantage is that we have amazing parents as role models who are strong and very hardworking. And perhaps a disadvantage.
Ano disadvantage?
What is a disadvantage?
I have ideas.
Okay.
Bulong mo na lang sa akin dito. Yeah, sige.
The
Yeah.
pros are what he said, which is true. But I think the disadvantage is that knowing that our dad isn't an ordinary person. He, obviously, as you can tell, he was really born to do something greater than what he can do for his family, greater than being a dad, greater than being a husband. I feel like he was born for a bigger purpose, for the people, to affect the lives of thousands of Filipinos, and at the expense of not being able to give all his time for us, because I don't think his path in life was meant to be just a dad there. It was meant to change and to upgrade, develop the livelihood of Manileños, and that is what is at cost, the ability to bond more with him. I mean, sorry, not the ability, the time. The time spent, that's what we lose. That's what
Medyo,
we sacrifice.
to be honest, medyo po nagtatampo kami about my father.
Sa tingin ko nga, wala na nga time sa inyo.
Yeah, but
minsan yun na
here's
lang
the
nakikita.
thing, Doc. That's true. And sometimes we get sad because we don't get to see him as much. But when we see what he's able to do for the city of Manila,
Mga
whenever he's
buildings,
not with
mga
us,
buildings, mga schools.
buildings, houses, food, feeding programs, and obviously the COVID response, we think that it's worthwhile.
Parang,
Like, it's worth it.
kumbaga parang siyang superhero. Alam mo yung mga superhero, lagi nakukulangan sa oras. Kasi imbis na nandun sila para sa pamilya nila, nandun sila
Parang
nakatulong.
sinong superhero?
Superman.
Superman.
Si Pogi din eh.
Pogi din.
And
Pero gets me yung point na he wants to be there, he wants to be there for us. Pero he's trying to help everybody.
And
Everybody.
at the bottom line is, I think it's selfish to think and to make tampo, because this isn't about us.
It's not about us.
It's
To make
about
tampo,
a lot of people.
against whom?
Papa.
Papa,
Kayo ang magtatampo.
Pero hindi
Unfair
kami
na kayo.
Yeah, we
Pero hindi kami yung ganun. Kasi pag tatay mo isang businessman, hindi sumasama sa mga family bondings,
Oh, wala na.
parang doon ka magtampo. Kasi it's a choice of business lang naman eh. Pero yung
He can
choice
make time.
ni Papa,
I feel like
it's about
yeah.
helping people.
It's about helping people.
Tsaka he gives
People's
us time pa rin.
people's lives, their livelihood. That's what's at stake. So
If we take that time from him, parang we're also saying na lessen the time you have to help people who really need help to spend emotional time with us, which is something I think we can get later on in life when we're older and when he's maybe not in politics, or maybe when he's retired, yung mga ganon.
Lagi nga niya
think
sinasabi
it's
sa
time.
amin na babawi siya sa family
Yeah.
niya.
Sunday, every
Yeah.
Sunday.
Every Sunday.
Every
nandun
Sunday.
si
Every
Papa.
Sunday.
If not, pag sa mga
Not patay siya kay mommy.
Pero na like, if not Sunday, may mga vacation din, nandun si Papa, hindi siya nag-work, just us.
Sa mga kids, Joaquin, parang ikaw ang gumagaya sa path niya, artista, you talk, ano ba yon? Deliberate, ano ba yon?
Hindi ko naman po
Strategy.
ginagaya kasi nung
Or,
pumasok po
diba,
ako
yung pareho kayong gaya kasikat eh. Oo.
Pero feeling ko, sa pag-artista ko,
Oo.
dinala ako ni Papa. Sa How Famous He Is, nadala po yung pagka-famous ko.
So you owe your fame to
Famous,
him?
Of course,
Fame.
I do.
How many percent do you owe to him?
Yung, siguro right now, dati kasi parang 80% nasa kanya talaga eh. Pero na yun, I feel like,
Ikaw na
I can't
80.
stay.
Ikaw na 80, siya na 20.
Siya yung 80, siya na
Oo, pagbigyan na natin.
Kasi, you can't stay sa industry without doing your own work. Kahit sumikat ka ng ganito, if hindi mo kaya yung ginagawa nila, hindi mo kaya sabayin yung artistry,
Sa crowd, mas malakas ka na eh. Mas malakas yung palakpak sa kanya.
And that's we don't really, me and my kuya, we don't really think the way we don't
Hindi
we
kayo
don't bring each
nagseselos?
other down, eh.
Not at
Hindi
all.
kami nagseselos.
course
Actually, we laugh about it.
yeah, it's funny. It's
We
funny
just go
like that's my brother, and
yeah,
people are girls
parang
are screaming
natatawa
for
na
him.
lang kami, parang
It's
we know how
so bizarre.
gross he is. We know
We
how
know- yes.
baboy he is. My God, they're screaming over him. Natatawa na lang kami. So it's not really a matter of jealousy or wanting to bring down another sibling.
Nilalaglag ka ng ate mo. Nilalaglag ka ng ate mo.
Guys, hindi yan naliligo 3 times a week na.
may mga nagtatag sa akin.
Someone called me kanina, make sure Joaquin takes a bath before going down. okay.
Bali
Okay,
wala
miss.
sa fans niya yun.
Kaya kayo,
They don't
pag sinabi
care.
nyo, ang bango ko tingnan. Ay, sa tingin
Fake
lang yun.
news.
Sa tingin lang.
What do you feel pag naghihiyawan na yung mga babae and talagang grabe? Parang they go crazy when they see
I
it.
feel happy, of course. Before, nasashock talaga ako. Pero ngayon, happiness lang. I just feel all the love and support na sa mga sigaw nila. And parang normal na rin sa akin.
Ini-internalize mo ba yon? Parang, ganito kasikat or mas maganda hindi mo feel?
I don't feel na sumisikat ako. I just feel like karamihan sila napopogihan lang talaga.
True. I felt, wow! Bigyan ng jacket!
Kayo dalawa ba popogian sa
Oh my
kanya?
God.
Diba?
Yeah.
No? I mean, he's my brother.
I mean, you're both boys, so it's hard to be like, if I had a sister, I don't think I'd be like, yeah, I find my, actually no.
So beautiful.
Anyways.
No, but in all honesty, we're all attractive.
Yeah.
Here. In all honesty.
Ang pinaka-favorite ko yung bunso.
Si Drake.
Si Drake, where's Drake?
Drake, he's at home po. He's too young. I wish he could be here though.
Yeah, he
And you have
Franco.
one more brother?
Si Franco po.
Wala rin si Franco.
Yeah.
So, yun ang two youngest.
Yeah.
Meron ba magka-artista doon? Si Drake?
Wala sa amin.
After
No.
sa akin, parang wala na.
Wala na. Ngayon, ito yung tinatanong nila. Lagi sinasabi ng dad mo na isang domagoso lang daw sa public service. Ano, pinipigilan niya kayo?
No, we just don't want.
No,
Parang may ganung...
He said one thing.
Parang mas gusto niya siya na lang.
No.
it's a calling.
Parang...
Yeah,
being
that's
in
what he
politics is
said.
a calling.
It
We-
should be a vocation.
We don't want to make
Unlike
it
yung
a
iba,
business.
ginagawang dynasty, di ba?
That's true. Well, I think that obviously our country has a long history of political dynasties, and my dad, I think, is against that, and I think it's reflected in how he didn't force us to get into politics. Both my parents wanted us to decide for ourselves what we wanted to do in life. They wanted to give us that, freedom of choice, which we really appreciate.
Pero doesn't it cross your mind na pag tumakbo ka, Patrick, panalo ka na agad?
But that's
Not at all.
Advantage.
But that's going against his reason
And
for
lalo na
success.
ikaw, unlike kami mga walang parents na we
My-
have to start from di ba? May contacts na kayo, may last name na kayo.
They brought that up many times, but that actually, if we were to run for that reason, that's going against his reason for his success, which is advocating that anyone galing sa hirap can become him. And if he supported political dynasties, then he wouldn't have been successful because he didn't come from a family. So in a way, he supports people who come from anywhere, who have big dreams to really pursue what they want, even without the bridge to do so. Basically,
But
Doc,
but talking realistically, maybe we will watch this video in 20 years. Meron bang slight inkling in any five of you na okay din tuloy ko yung ginawa ni Dad? Baka medyo...
No po.
You.
Ikaw
I
ayaw
feel
mo
like
talaga.
I feel like if we ran just because we can win, we'd be running for the wrong reasons.
But
my
for
dad,
the right reason.
My dad has a passion for public service. And I think that is what drives him. So if a person doesn't have that, I think they're less fit for public service.
Less fit for public service.
So parang ayaw mo talaga.
No, it's just not for me, Doc.
What do
You.
you think? Has it ever crossed your
Parang,
mind?
dehado, hindi ako sure eh. If
Yes.
I'm not sure talaga.
Pero who knows?
Who knows po talaga.
Mag-aaral
Kasi-
ka na ba ng mga courses katulad na yung mga courses ng dad mo?
There's one thing to say na gusto mo tumulong ng tao kesa sa mga you need to learn how to do it first.
Yeah.
You need to have the right heart, you need to have the right education to help the people. Ayoko naman sabihin na gusto ko tumakbo kasi I want to help people lang, pero I want to, if I do hit the calling na gagawin yung mga ginawa ni Papa, I feel like as a person, kailangan ko munang mag-aral, kailangan ko munang magpakita ng resibo bago po ako pumasok. And hindi po ako papasok ng politiko if nandyan pa si Papa. Maghihintay po ako ng panahon, if ever.
Ang dad mo, sinacrifice niya yung career niya na malakas pa.
Mm-mm.
'di ba? Tumalon siya, 'di ba? He could have stayed for a long time earning more.
More money.
Oo. So, yun yung pag-iisipan mo in the future. So, ngayon, undecided.
Undecided.
Ikaw, Frances.
I am actually the person who would never go into politics. I think that I don't feel like it's what I want to do with my life. I can honestly say na I care about people. I care for those who are struggling. But would I really honestly say na kaya kong gawing career and life calling na tumulong sa taong nangangailangan? I could, but I don't even have the heart to really know what to do or want it. So as in, wala siya sa mind ko. I have different interests in life. I have different things that make me happy. Yun. So I would never consider going into politics. As in, like, take this video to my grave, I will never go into politics.
So, anong dream mo? Makeup artist
Yes.
and vlogger? What?
Makeup artist and to start my own businesses.
What? Own makeup?
Possibly, yes. Even own my own creative studio. I want to work internationally with famous artists also. I feel like that's really my path. That's what makes me so happy. That's what makes me excited, you know? Yeah.
So, yun ang plan mo in 5 to 10 years?
Yes.
Ikaw, Patrick? Ito,
I
magaling
plan
magluto
to
ng
be
steak.
a businessman, a
Steak
successful
ka.
businessman po. So I love steak, and
Not
I have
bad.
two
He
gouts,
is.
Doc. I have two gouts to prove it.
2 gouts to prove
One
it.
on my left, one on my right before. But just
Bigyan
drink more
natin
water.
ng short tip yung mga mahihirap. Siyempre, hindi man nila kaya steak. Kahit yung mga beef lang, ano bang local beef, paano ba masarap iluto?
Oh, you can tenderize beef. 'Cause,
Tenderize, paano?
local beef may not be as tender as say USDA, but you can tenderize it using certain methods. Like you can pound it up.
Palu-paluin.
You can also slice it and then brine it.
What's a brine? Lagay sa-
It's like a wet seasoning. So you can brine your beef in soy or lemon or
lemon.
pineapple. Amazing tenderizing agent.
Pineapple juice.
Pineapple. Crushed pineapple, and then you can brine your meat in that, and then just wash it off after. It breaks down even the toughest of meat.
So, pinapatong mo yung
Pineapple.
pineapple.
You
Or
you submerge the beef in pineapple.
juice.
No, crushed
Crushed
pineapple.
for 24 hours.
Something like that. Overnight.
Tapos masarap na next
Hindi
day.
mo
There's a certain enzyme in pineapple that tenderizes it.
Sakit sa gutom ako. Oh,
So,
in 10, 20 years, ano tingin mo sa'yo? Siyempre, in 20 years, medyo yung looks mo, you will look like your dad.
Let's see. Pero mas pogi pa ako sa kanya.
Pogi ka ba?
Hindi ko mami. What do I want to do in 10 to 15 years? I want to continue my career in the
Anong gusto mo?
industry.
Movie, teleserye?
Movie, teleserye, ano yung pwedeng
Didn't you tell
ibigay
me you
sa akin?
wanted to try directing a movie?
Yeah, directing. I want to try directing. But I feel like I'm too young to say pa ano pag gusto kong gawin sa buong buhay ko. Sa in the next 10 to 15 years because showbiz career might not even last 10 years, diba? May mga hanggang 10 years lang, hanggang 5 years lang. I won't know because it's the people to decide kung gusto pa nila ako. Tsaka I want to start a family.
Yun
I want to
ang
have
tatanong ko.
a good business.
Yes.
It's my plan in the next 5 to 10 years.
So, sino ang ideal partner, girl, boy ninyo? And ano yung qualities?
I like
And
that
do you have a partner right now?
Start with
I-
Ay, ikaw, meron na to.
I have my girlfriend.
Ayan, guys.
Her name is
Future
Dia.
sister-in-law.
Ang taga- I
Future
don't-
sister-in-law
I
kayo.
don't-
Where is she?
Mahal na mahal
Ilongga.
natin si Dia.
She's an Ilongga.
Ilongga.
And
Yeah.
so very malambing, but when she's mad, she's also very, very mad. Very, very
Andun sa
expressive.
labas, oh.
She's somewhere there.
Ayun, nakikipagkwentuhan. Napakadaldal as usual.
Sorry.
Ayun, papasok na siya, papasok na siya.
Very warm po siya. Very,
Yeah.
very kind. And
Ayan siya, ayan.
can liven up any room. That is her. That's my girl. That's my girl.
Sigurado ka na sa kanya. Sure na.
Sure na yan.
Tanong natin kay Dia kung sure siya.
Ay, pinaplano
Sure
na
yan.
ka-wedding nila.
She's
Sure
locked
na
in.
yan.
She's locked in. I'm confident.
You're confident.
Of course.
Yan.
Paano mo ba niligawan?
Ay,
Uh,
simula yan.
Blockmates lang po kami. It's a very wholesome story. We just
Blockmates.
we started talking because of a book po. So yun. We're blockmates in diplomacy in Benilde. So that's how we got to know each other, and we started talking about books. And I read the book that she was reading just so we'd have something to talk to. And it worked.
And you,
Oh,
if you have a girl.
You have a girl?
O, ito to, controversial. O, sige.
Sa akin po, the girl
Ano
that I
qualities?
want,
Ano qualities?
Qualities.
what I would want in a girl is, gusto ko i-date yung friends ko muna.
Okay.
Tapos, para we won't get bored to talk with each other.
Yeah.
And it can be a long-term relationship. I want somebody that I can be natural around with. Somebody na mabait sa akin at mabait sa tao. Ayoko yung mabait lang sa akin, pero paglabas natin, ganito pala siya sa mga waitress, ganito pala siya sa mga nagtatrabaho lang. Gusto ko yung mabait talagang personal, yung tao. And malambing syempre. Sino bang ayaw na tao na malambing? Yung pwede lagi nandyan sa'yo, pero may space din po siya na gumawa ng ibang bagay. I also want a woman that's independent and has her own thing. Para when we come home, we're both talking about stuff about her life, about my life.
So in short, Joaquin, ayaw mo ng girl na masyadong parang in love, patay na patay
Yes.
sa'yo, na sinasakal ka,
Oo.
na ang tingin sa'yo
Gusto ko yung mahal
rockstar.
niya ako kasi mahal niya ako. Ayoko niya, I don't want her to love me dahil pogi lang ako.
Or yung image.
No, parang you don't want her in love. You don't want her in love with the idea
Oh,
of you.
I don't want her to be in love with the idea.
Biglang naubos.
Gusto ko siya ma-in love sa akin dahil sa pagkatao ko talaga.
Mm.
May audience tayo.
For you. Really.
Naubo.
For real you.
The real me.
Pogi, pinagkakaguluhan naman dahil
Kasi may mga girls na na-date ko before, kahit anong gawin ko, parang hindi sila na, ano yun, they don't think I'm doing anything wrong because they think dahil sobrang pogi ko, okay lang yan, okay lang to.
Tigilan mo na nga. End the life. End the life.
Legit nga, like, I feel like she doesn't treat me like
parang she does not see you. Parang gusto niya yung image.
yung image lang.
Hindi ba okay na rin yun?
Hindi. Gusto ko maramdaman na tao din ako.
Gusto mo, tinatrayan ka rin.
Hindi, gusto ko. Yung nag-aaway din kami about sa normal stuff. Hindi yung toxic, pero yung normal na...
Pagdating sa selos, ayaw mo.
maselos.
Ayaw mo.
Ako yung maselos.
Mas gusto mo ikaw pa nagsaselos?
Hindi, siya
ako talaga yung
seloso yan.
Ako talaga yung seloso.
Seloso.
Like Papa.
Bakit ganun?
Hindi ko rin alam eh.
Ikaw yung mas gwapo, gusto mo sir.
Sa akin, may switch lang sa utak ko pag hindi ko alam.
Protective lang
Akala
po
ko,
siya.
akala ko hindi po ako ganun eh. Pero nung nagka-jowa ako
So how
dati,
many girlfriends have you had?
2.
2. So yung mayroon ka ngayon presently.
No comment.
Ano comment muna? Okay. Secret stuff. So, ano yun, when do you plan to settle down? May certain age ba?
I want to
You're
settle
20 now.
down
Mga 30,
25?
25.
24.
What do you mean settle? Like have a house?
No, like, be married. 24, 25.
Mahaga yun.
Really?
Baka masira career
Well, you
mo.
have batchmates who are engaged and they're 24, so you're not that.
Very little.
Or before 30. Before
Oh,
30.
yeah.
Paano yung mga gusto ka ma-meet na fans? Mahirap na.
Namimik naman ako ng mga fans.
Kung gusto ng fans maki-date sa'yo minsan or meron kang fans day, gano'n.
May fan
May
group
fans
ka
day
na.
po. May fans day po.
Okay.
Pero
Oh, what happened?
nung COVID, hindi na natuloy. Pero before, nakita pa kami sa mga Jollibee. After work, they sometimes go to my work and they watch me live.
That's nice. So meet up kayo.
May
and
meet
then
up
you
talaga
interact.
kami. During lunch break, I go out to see them. Then at night, I go out to see them also. Because most artists rather stay inside and
Are they the same people? Like afternoon and night?
Tingnan mo yung watchers
Wow,
natin.
all the way.
Dedicated
Kaya
though,
nga,
wow.
Oh.
nahiya ako sa
Mga
kanila.
watchers
Siyempre
natin,
pupunta
puro
ako.
girls.
Ang daming girls.
Oh, puro girls ang watchers natin. Oh, see? Oh, Frances. Ideal boy. And do you have a boyfriend right now?
I don't have a boy, huh?
Wala ngayon. You're
No, yes, actually.
She has boys,
unattached.
not a boy.
Ang dami
I
siguro
have
nag ano.
boyfriend. Ay, wala akong boyfriend. Ayoko ng boyfriend. Period. I don't want a boyfriend right now. I am not looking for a boyfriend and I'm not going to for a long time. Ideal boy, to cut it short, I like a man who can provide financially and what do you call this? Well, emotionally there. I like a guy who's a bit more detached. I don't like guys na nakakasakal. I want a very ambitious man.
Ayaw
I
niya yung emotional. Sobrang emotional.
Yeah, I kind of like guys who are not so emotional because I don't know, basta something.
Ayaw naman clingy.
No, I don't like. Ayoko ng seloso. I want you to have your own job, your own business, kung ano man yun. I want you to show me. I want you to inspire me. Gusto kong na-inspire ako sa'yo. And because of that, I become more driven. You have to give me something good in life. Parang, I have to benefit from you one way or another in a good way. And I think some of the
And
qualities...
he learned something from you too, I'm assuming.
Yeah, of course. And of course, I like guys who are attractive, universally attractive, appealing to most women. Yung talagang mga crush, yung mga like crush na maraming girls, they appeal to me because I like guys who draw attention, but only give attention to me. Parang gano'n. Gets ba? Gets yung...
It's a very specific
Kaya nga
list.
ako lang boyfriend, di ba? Kasi specific.
Nung bata pa si Frances, talagang medyo strong ang personality niya. Siya talaga.
Well, yeah, I think over time,
Oh, over
you
time
maybe
it got
became
strong.
more like
When I was younger,
certain of yourself.
I was a bit shy.
Nakuha mo sa
definitely,
mom mo?
definitely.
Nakuha mo sa mom? Pagiging strong?
Not
Hindi.
really. I got it from having to deal with a lot of difficult
no.
situations.
If you have our mom as your mom, you have to be strong.
Yeah.
So that's
Why? Why do you have to be
Ayaw
strong?
naman.
No, because she's a tough woman, and she is brutally honest
Tough love.
and tough love. Yeah.
Alam niyo ba?
Sige,
we used to
sabihin
call
niyo na,
her
sabihin.
Dragona. Dragona sa Taekwondo.
She's
Sa
not-
national team ng Taekwondo. Her
Taekwondo?
nickname is Dragona.
Kinukwento
Imagine
nga
what
ng
kind of
dad
nickname.
mo pag nagalit ang mom mo, kaya sirain yung pintuan.
Oo, nagawa niya na yun dati.
Kaya niya i-break down
Hindi,
yung ano.
hindi. One time, sobrang galit niya.
Oo. Sige, sobrang galit
She
niya.
closed the door so hard, tapos nag-crack siya sa gitna.
Nag-crack.
Nag-crack sa gitna. Sarap hanggang ngayon, diba, sa Tondo? Sa Balasa. Remember that big door?
The big wooden door.
In the
Kabilang bahay.
kabala.
Ano?
I mean, like, it's connected lang.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Basta,
But it broke, yeah.
a huge crack. Till this day, it's still there.
Anong reason? Mainit.
Kalimutan ko ng mga 5 to 6 years old pa kami nun.
We don't remember.
Or 7 years old na ata. You were still in Tondo that time.
So, mahilig din kayo sa sports?
No.
No.
Not so much.
So,
Online sports.
last topic, ano feeling mo dito sa ride ng election? And memorable whatever, pros and cons.
One word each, go. And then you can expound.
One word.
One word each and then you explain.
Play.
Okay. Eye-opening. Okay, that's 2 words, but I'm sticking to it.
I hate it.
Eye opener, one word.
One word
Because-
yun
with the dash.
The
With the
dash.
dash.
Oh, why? Eye opener.
Well, first of all, this is our first time as children to be this involved in the campaign, and along the way, I got to meet so many people from different provinces, and I got to see life outside Manila, and some of it's very tough. Like, these people are in need of better education, some food, maybe technology to, optimize certain things like education. And it's tough to, I think, project these goods and services to, the outer areas of our country, the provinces who I think need it more. And so so I got to see firsthand their experiences and the hardships and the way of life in different places in the Philippines. And it's been fun engaging with people. They have a lot of love to give, especially if they're supporters of Papa. And obviously, as his son who is campaigning for him, you can't help but get that energy when they're so and enthusiastic and excited to see you.
Okay, sige. It's a trick.
Stage pa.
Kinuha ko yung picture lang ko. Sige. Tuwan-tuwa yung mom mo sa sinasabi mo.
Okay, Joaquin's
One word. Tao. Tao.
Ano tao? Yun ang
Yun yung word
natutunan mo
ko.
ngayon, tao.
Tao.
Ano meron sa tao?
Kasi parang itong buong campaign namin, it's always been about for the people. Yung tao muna. At from these people, ang dami kong natutunan na the culture, their problems. At alam mo yung it's because of them that we're continuing this. We're fighting for this. It's always been about them. They're the ones na kumukuha tayo ng lakas ng loob galing sa kanya, galing sa kanila. We perform, we're out there making everybody happy. Nagpapa-picture kami sa lahat, nagpapa-enjoy lang. It's always been a good, healthy campaign. And that's what I love about this campaign the most. Ang dami kong nakilala, ang dami kong na-meet na support, ang daming love. It's about the emotions na nabigyan at na-spread. All those conversations we had about continuing this rally. Saan tayo next? Kamusta naman yung supporter dito? Mabait pa rin? Okay. Parang ganun. It's always been about the people.
So medyo parang malungkot ka ba matatapos na?
Nalulungkot na ako. Kasi like Cebu, I've made some friends here. So knowing that hindi na ako parati makakabalik dito ng every week, every ganon, nasa sad ako.
Tsaka wala na yung ganung crowd eh.
Wala na yung ganong crowd.
Kasi yung setup na yun pang election lang.
Pang elections. And it's sad lang na hindi ko na sila makakita ulit. Pero I'm happy sa lahat ng pinagdaanan namin lahat. Kasi ang dami kong nakilala yung mga 2 joints, yung mga simpleng ganun lang po. It's very heartwarming kasi nakita mo, we're exchanging like some sort of happiness between each other by showing this basic hand side na kahit sikat lang siya, we're making memories pa rin. Kahit di niya ako kilala, di ko siya kilala, pero one day, it will come back into our memories na ginawa niya ito.
Nag-eye contact tayo with hundreds of thousands of people. Kahit split second lang.
Split second lang.
Okay. Any message? Final message muna. Ikaw muna. Tapusin mo na.
Maraming salamat
Doon
po.
sa mga mamimiss mong mga fans.
Maraming salamat po. Thank you for all the memories and all the experiences you enjoyed with me and shared with me. I'll continue to bring them back someday. I'll come back here and to all the places I've visited to and show you na hindi po kami nag-iba. Same pa rin kami since day one. Ganito lang kami. We've always been at your level. Lagi po kaming para sa inyo. And we've never been the ones to look anything different about you. We've always been pantay. Ganoon po yung trato ko sa tao at sana po ganoon niyo po ako intrato din na pantay po tayo lahat. Salamat po.
Me naman, thank you to all the viewers and listeners of Doc Willie out there. Tonight is the grand rally of Isko in Cebu.
Cebu, yes.
So it's gonna be in 3rd Avenue at 6 p.m. See you there.
Pag hindi nyo mahanap, nasa harap yan ng Robinson's Galleria dito sa Cebu City. 3rd Avenue.
Francis.
What do I say?
Sabihin nyo, kita-kits mamaya.
Anong lessons mo? Anong lessons mo?
Tara na mga bay, let's go.
Lessons, final words,
Final words. The last 6 months, I think, have been the most life-changing months of my life, and I think it really changed my world in terms of how I view politics and how dirty it could really get in the Philippines, and how there are actually a lot of dark sides to the world is what I would say. But I'm a bit relieved that it's going to end soon, in a way na it will the drama, the problems will be gone. I mean, problems never end, but at least I won't see my dad being bad-mouthed in the news or something, things like that. I'm just happy na he won't be in the light in a bad way, because campaign can get very wild. That's all I can say. Yeah.
You know what can make you feel better though?
What?
Si Papa, wala siyang pake sa mga bashers na ganun, because character yung kung sino siya talaga eh.
Yeah.
If you trust your character as a good person, yung mga perceptions ng iba,
It won't matter.
hindi siya darating sa'yo, it won't go to you. So, ganun kalakas si Papa. Kaya, don't feel bad na rin, because you have a strong dad naman eh.
Yeah.
He's being strong for you also.
I think it's just different when you come from a very normal family and then suddenly your dad is gonna run for president. I don't think it's a very healthy transition. It was very abrupt, and no one is really ready for that. So as much as people wanna say, you know naman how your dad is, don't listen to the bad words, don't listen to the hate. Okay, we won't listen to it, but that doesn't mean it doesn't hurt for someone you don't even know to say bad things about your dad.
Tawa ka lang.
When you know na he's a great man. So yeah, yun lang.
Diba? Did you see that? Normal lang siya. She said na nasasaktan siya sa mga bashers. Tawa lang kami.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Very honest interview. Pasadong pasado kay Dragona. Papakita natin si Mami. Mami, kamusta? Ano balita? How's it?
Oh, just a few more days and we're ready to see what's going to happen, and I'm hoping you'll come up with the right decision in life, because Isko and Doc Willie is offering themselves for a better Philippines. Thank you, Doc, for the opportunity for my kids.
Kinig na kinig ka kanina.
Naman, kasi ngayon lang po yung first time
Kanino ka
na...
na-touch dun sa...
Wow, naka-live ka.
Yeah.
Hi sa mga fans ni Doc. Ayun si Daini. Ito, one and only. Charot.
Maniniwala na sana ako.
Promise. 2 joints.
Saka nga pala matutulog mamaya.
Ay, nako. Ako, my lips are sealed.
My
lips are sealed.
Iyan ako. Ikaw meron ka pang pinapakilala kay Isko nung minsan napanood ko, dedicated pa sa kanya.
Ay, yung cheese girls. Hindi, ano lang yun. Gusto lang nila hindi ka daw kasi nila namimit.
Pag-alala daw, understanding mo. Alam ko yung mga ganyan.
No
Tsaka
problem.
takot lang niya sa akin, di ba sinabi sa inyo kanina, pintuan nga kaya kong sirain, buhay pa kaya niya.
Oo nga, magaling kayo, Ma'am Daini, pero matinik din ng bata natin.
Hindi.
Okay.
Alam mo yan, ang pogi, lapitin niya.
Oo, pero...
Alam ko na, basta sa akin lang siya lumalapit. Okay na.
Oo, kasi
Alam ko kung
malalagutan
sino
siya.
may suot ng corona.
Yes,
Oo.
yes, tama. Okay, God bless, God bless. Thank you.
Bye.
Rally.